10 of the highest paying side hustles in 2024. And I'm not talking about delivering pizza with delivery apps here. I'm talking $100+ an hour or $1,000+ per transaction. I think you're going to want to see this list here. Number one, a staple side hustle, real estate. So who knows your local marketplace and the areas, the good areas, the bad areas, the areas with good amenities, etc., better than you? Now, getting your real estate license, for instance, here in Pennsylvania, complete required real estate education and exam prep, 75 hours. And they say you can complete this in just weeks or months and you're good to go. Step 2, pass the real estate licensing exam. Step 3, join a brokerage. Even if you're not in Pennsylvania here, take a look here. Average commission rates for real estate agents by state. With potential commissions easily reaching past $10,000, this is understandably a very competitive space. So how do you even get those listings once you go through all this effort to get the real estate license? Well, number one, as mentioned, join a brokerage, and sometimes that might be legally required as well. So check your state regulations here. You can visit open houses, networking, community outreach, and social events. Or you can partner with third-party services like Realtor.com Pro or Zillow's Premier Agent Network. Number two, selling digital products, which is something that's really attractive and really popular right now. And anything I'd say under $50 is a low-ticket item in essence. So don't be afraid to charge more than $50, $100, $1,000 plus for the value that you're providing. But what value could you even provide? Are you a subject matter expert in what? Do you have 5 years, 10 years, whatever amount of years of experience? And can you sell a what? Webinar, booklet, training, course, starter guide, something like that as a digital product? It's not just courses though. You can sell templates, ebooks, software, apps, stock photo and video as a digital product as well. Music or audio files or membership programs. As someone who personally offers digital products on my website, yourdriveformike.com, and that's specifically targeted to the gig economy, different side hustle apps and platforms, I have courses and I have starter guides, but I also have free offerings as well. That is something that I would 100% recommend to you. I'd recommend lead generation. I'd recommend sales funnels of how to enter someone into your sales funnel, having an email drip campaign as well. So in essence, once they enter your funnel, either on the paid product or the free product, then it's going to automatically send these emails scheduled out between like 1 or 2 weeks. Now in this email, you want to do two things. You either want to add additional value in emails, so it actually provides incentive to further open emails. You want to have exclusive offers and coupons, and or eventually leading to an upsell or a call to action to make a sale. To give you another specific example of this, of something that I've actually done, because if we're frank here, I think some of these videos you ask, have you actually done that? On my digital product offerings, so far I have over $18,000 in sales. All right, great. And another thing that I find is you're left wondering, well, how do I even start? Like you're telling me these things, but how do I even start? So here's what you can use to sell digital products. Either the website host that I use, it's Podia, not sponsored. I do have an affiliate link, full disclosure, down below in the description if you're interested. But Podia has everything. It has my website, it has my products, it has transactions all on one page. So I don't have to juggle different things, go into different websites, try to piecemeal a website together. Now there are the popular Shopify stores, WordPress websites. There's Kajabi for digital product and course listings, Teachable, Course Careers, or Thinkific. And then lastly, speaking of these digital products here, all I do is help you make money in different side hustles. And I find a lot of people are asking me like, how do I start? What do I do? What are the different strategies of different niches, especially in the gig economy? In a couple of weeks, I'm launching my side hustle starter kit. That's going to be your complete A to Z guide if you're looking at gig economy apps, food delivery, ride share, stuff like that. So if you want to be in the know on that, because there's going to be exclusive pricing when that launches, sign up for updates at yourdriveformike.com/newsletter. Number three, this time something that I am looking to pay for possibly in the future. So this is more credence to someone who would actually pay these rates here. Website development and or design. You're looking from great side hustle income of $20-ish an hour to $150 plus per hour. Or if you want to look at it on a project base, anywhere from $1,000 to $50,000 plus if we're talking like full stack website development. What does that mean though? Like full stack? That's full website development on the front end, how it looks, like UI, interface, and then UX, user experience, and then the inner workings of how the different web pages, interactions, forms, etc. work together. That just basically be more custom than a, let's say, plug and play website like the WordPress, the Squarespace. How do you learn like designing a a website. Now, on the easy end, the WordPress or even a Shopify store, there's a ton of free resources now, which is great, especially here on YouTube. But also, if you want to look at actual courses, and frankly, if you're looking at higher ticket price points, like those higher project costs, or if you want to charge more per hour, I would learn some kind of course, either your local community college, what have you, or course websites like Udemy, Coursera, or Course Careers. And then for the more technical sides of web development, maybe some of the coding, etc., you can look at the Odin Project, or if you have questions, you can check out Stack Overflow. Number 4, something that's in very high demand right now, and again, this is something that I would personally pay for my business: social media curation and or brand management. This would be looking at a brand, a content creator, a company's social media presence and saying, hey, I see some incongruencies across your social media platforms. The brand language, the coloring, the fonts, your design language is just not making sense for your end user. Now, there's 3 typical ways you can charge for this. It's per hour. You're looking at anywhere from $25 to $250 plus, depending on the specialty. That's specialty and experience. And then you could also do a monthly retainer. So you'll say, well, I'll manage this for you. I'll watch your branding, or maybe I'll help moderate comments, or I'll help with your design language, and I'll be here for you. And you can agree in the terms that you negotiate for $300 a month, $800, $2,000 a month. Or you could do per project. Say, well, I just need something as a brand. For instance, look at my website, yourdrivermike.com, not to keep talking about it, but I could say, well, I need someone to help kind of bring this up to speed with the rest of my branding social packages. What would it cost to do just a website? Another good example is I have no idea personally for my branding how to optimize on Instagram. So that's something where I'd go to a brand manager, what have you, and saying, hey, I would love for you guys just to tackle my Instagram. What's the strategy I should be using over there? And again, let me give you some actual tools here to get started, or at least take you to the next level. You can look at Frame.io for collaborative editing. So if someone sends you a video and you want to comment on different parts of the video that I think could be better, hey, let's work on this. You can draw on certain areas. Hey, see up here how it's a little blank? Let's add some graphics up here. You can use Frame.io. And another platform that I'm really excited about that I just started using across my different platforms. By the way, make sure to follow me across Instagram, TikTok, and of course here on YouTube, all at Your Driver Mike. It's Opus Clips. Now, Opus Clips uses AI to clip your long form videos into short form content. And a reminder, all of these platforms that I'm mentioning today, not sponsored whatsoever. I'm actually paying for Opus Clips here, but it's taking my long form content. All I have to do is send them the video link, in this case on YouTube. It'll automatically process that video into, in this case, like 10 shorts, suggesting a title, give me ratings on the hook and the content, etc. I can go in there, I can edit the auto captions, by the way, which is fantastic. Because my video editing software that I use, Final Cut Pro, it doesn't have native auto captions, which is wonderful. Now, number 4 was a fantastic remote opportunity as well. Like, you can work from home, you can basically work anywhere. And so is number 5, virtual assistant. I feel like one of the original remote side hustles being a virtual assistant. So here it's anything from administrative, managing calendars. It can be social media management, by the way, bookkeeping. Now here you can expect anywhere from $10, I wouldn't charge that, to $100+ an hour based on experience and specialized services. But I think this is fantastic. Again, maybe you're younger, you don't have a ton of experience, but you're really an expert on social media or something like that. And as long as you can manage this, or maybe even build a team around this, you can scale this to more and more clients. Number 6, another example of something that I'm personally paying for my business. And this one I've done for years. And if you're getting value in this video, consider dropping a like. All I do is help you make money in different side hustles. This is being a video editor or a graphic designer. These emojis that I have, if you join as a member on this channel by clicking the join button down below, these custom emotes, I paid a graphic designer. This wipe screen for our first shift series on the channel, where I go over gig workers in their first ever respective shift on their chosen app or platform, I paid for. Videos like this that are being edited, I am paying a video editor for. Not for this one. I edited this one myself, so let me know what you think. And I just interviewed for an editor, so let's go over the price point. Being an editor or graphic designer, you can charge anywhere on the hourly basis from $40 to $50 plus per hour. I've had quotes from $120 to $800 plus per project, or I've had the monthly retainers anywhere from $200 plus per month as a retainer. Number 7 may be weather dependent, certainly maybe seasonality here, but being a mobile detailer. Now here you're expecting $35 plus per hour. Now here, of course, we're getting into some businesses where you need some equipment. But once you have that initial investment, of course, it's going to cost some money to make money in this example. Here's some examples of what you can make. Upwards of $200, $300. One provider has add-ons, which I like as well. That is a great idea to have upsells on a currently listed product or service as well. This all works hand in hand with a business, with branding, with a website, with a presence on socials. Because I've seen it happen before where you start a business, but there's basically zero marketing. And keep in mind, I don't want you to just market locally. I think that's an old strategy from 20 years ago, like pre-social media, basically. If you have a product or something that you can sell that isn't tied to, let's say in this case, the physical, like obviously mobile detailing, but let's say you start your own cleaning product line. Now I can market that product line across socials and I can sell that to basically anyone. Is there going to be more logistics? Yes, but you are reaching literally hundreds of millions of more potential clients. Like the trade-off of just my time for money, that's one thing, because unless you have a staff, you can only personally do what? How many cars in hour one, basically. But if you're selling other products as well, then let's say you get the transaction for the one detail per hour, but then you're making sales on the back end. Number 8, don't doubt the tried and true side hustles. I would look at landscaping, but in this case, being a handyman. Being a handyman or handy woman is a fantastic side hustle. Granted, yes, we need some capital, we need some investment in tools and equipment, but from there, what I like about this and the mobile detailing is I can build a client base, recurring clients. And I think also very important to this, I don't think everyone is doing this, especially with kind of visual-based services, esthetician work, this kind of before and after. Anything with a before and after, utilize a good website so your customers can see the actual visualization of, hey, this is the broken down whatever. My kitchen, it was really run down and I needed to fix maybe my fridge. Here's the after. Because with a lot of this stuff, we buy first basically with our eyes. It's like the same thing as a restaurant. But we also now more than ever look at reviews and trust our peers over basically anything your website says. Number 9 is something that's also been proven and gaining a ton of traction over the last 5 years is affiliate marketing. I'll give you a fantastic example here. The newest trend and what I'm seeing here, at least in the social space, with affiliate marketing and popularity is the TikTok shop. I am seeing stories of thousands of dollars and $10,000 plus monthly commissions by being an affiliate partner on the TikTok shop. Now, of course, it doesn't have to be TikTok or any social media platform. You can get commissions for the Amazon Associates program. You can get commission for selling software products. And also think that commission basis, because for instance, on the Amazon Associates program, where I'm talking about are featuring things on Amazon, and now they actually do have a live streaming platform as well. That might be 2 to 4%, let's say, versus if I'm selling a software package or even a monthly subscription, that commission can be a lot higher. Anything with affiliate sales, and this is something that I personally do as well. We have an affiliate team storefront for helpful side hustle accessories that's also linked down below. It's something that is personally relevant to your audience and ideally something that you have personal deep experience in and you've actually used. And then number 10, something that I feel like is one of the hottest side hustles in the past 6 to 8 years is monetizing across socials. I took here on YouTube, for instance, something that was a side hustle for me, earning a couple $100s a month. And actually another tie-in is my brother has his own channel, Frunk to Trunk, here on YouTube, generating hundreds of dollars as a side hustle with side hustle hours. And then back to my story of me turning that into a full-time hustle. Combine that, monetizing across socials, and you do that by providing value to your audience, either entertainment typically, education, or both. You tie that in with some of these, so monetizing across socials, offering a digital product, having affiliate sales. And that's exactly what I'm doing here on this channel in my business. That is how you, again, turn that side hustle to a full-time hustle. And get this, you do not need 170 some thousand subscribers to do this. You can start being affiliates for some of these programs with very few followers. It's when you communicate the value and solving a problem, saying, hey, I use this thing, it is super valuable, here's why it's better than other items, and if you're interested, we're not hard selling here. We're not saying like, hey, get this thing, but if you're interested, if you're in the market anyway, or if you're considering this kind of niche product anyway, this is the best one that I found. So which one of these are you most interested in? And which one of these do you think is going to make you the most money?